Hello and welcome back to the Dragon and Bear Show, where we're going a bit more lo-fi.
What are you talking about, dog?
You know. Okay, let's bring the beat up a bit. We are talking about Gravity Falls. Fool. My name is Kiki Bear, and I'm with the Dragon Bear.
Don't
King.
lie. It's Barry Z.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, my name's Barry Z, and I'm with Dragon C. And we're talking about Gravity Falls Z.
You're so cray.
So cray.
Yes, we are talking about episode 17 of Gravity Falls, which is called
Boys Crazy.
It's another clone episode. But unlike the last clone episode, you can't kill these with water.
No.
Because they can barely drink water themselves unless it's through like a hamster or rabbit type fucking
hamster, guinea pig and hamster. You
also
don't do
rabbits.
it for rabbits. No. You don't do it for rabbits.
You can.
Well, you can, but it's best to have them with a bowl.
Rabbits also. I've always done it through that.
Oh, I've always done it with a bowl.
I think it works either.
Yeah.
That's what it's designed for. But yes, that utensil. Yes, so it's another clone episode. This one, instead of focusing on Dipper involving clones, this one's focused on Mabel and clones. Because obviously she's addicted to this boy band who are very outdated in terms of when they were released. They're basically singing stuff that basically made sense like at a different point, but it's not this point. And
they got me acting so cray.
Obviously, in the process, she finds out they're clones and kind of kidnaps them,
and then hoards them.
Yeah,
and then gets guilt tripped into letting them go.
All this while Dipper and Uncle Stan are trying to save Wendy from
hypnotization.
Ooh, because there's a cheeky CD that Robbie has been playing, and it's got basically subliminal messaging in it.
It's like, I like how you're just pausing. It's like you're just making sure I paid attention in the video.
No, it's making sure I got the right names. Because at least if I fuck up, I look like an idiot. But if you fuck up, it makes you look like an idiot. And it's funny.
Thanks.
Damn, we gotta finish each other's
sentences.
Bingo.
I should have said sandwiches.
You should have, yes. But yeah, I think it's as good as that one, to be fair. I don't think it's any better than that clone one. Obviously, the fact that we've got two clone ones is kind of a bit weird.
Yeah. I mean,
but
different kind of clones, aren't they? Like, one's a more scientifical one, and the other one's not.
Yeah, it's a cool thing that they're the same sort of idea, but they're done in different ways, and that works. So they say that other one, which was the printer, it was more though obviously paper based, whereas this one they're generally bred from basically a cell into people,
which you actually get to see like the different development stages of
obviously the embryo, the baby, the kid, and obviously the teen,
adolescence, and then
it goes through the chain. So it's different. And that's what, obviously, as I say, I don't think it's better than that one. I think they both got the same amount of...
Yeah, I think it's about equal.
Yeah, so I think they both got the same amount of good jokes in them involving the clones. As I say, the fact that there's like a massive hamster guinea pig cage with all these clones in the... It's the fact that guy's like, you were terrible. All of you were terrible, except you. You were on point today. Here you go. Throws him a little treat. He's like, and the one tries to touch him. He's like, no, I want any dog when you can hear their food. So that's pretty funny. And I said the fact that obviously she's hoarding them and they're basically trying to keep them away from everyone else is quite humorous, to the point of, no, you need to let them go. They need to be free. They won't last a week. And so then you also got the other story, which is, I say, is also about music.
And which is like a pairing that you don't really see very often, isn't it? So you get Mabel and Grenda and Candy, which is like, the friend group, but then you get like the pairing of Grunkle Stan and Dipper.
So that's a different one. Really, so it's usually, when it's a Grunkle Stan one, it's usually either Zeus or it's Mabel. It's very rare in terms of actually pushing the plot forward, that it's Dipper. Yeah, I know there was the one when obviously Mabel was inside Dipper's body that they were together, but that wasn't a plot. It was just like a little bit of a joke. Whereas this is like they're actually working together. It's like, okay, I'll help you. Obviously, they're trying to do the record play, but they put the CD in. I was like, I don't think this is working. I wonder what's up with it. And obviously, then they have to make it into an actual record.
Yeah.
And go basically save Wendy from Robbie's.
Which I'm kind of interested to see how records are actually made. It's kind of piqued my interest.
It's like because they put like a mask on and everything. He was doing it, wasn't he? And he's like, it took me like how long to do this?
Like 24/7 hours.
But it's worth it.
Yeah.
And obviously, you get to see with this as well that Dipper's still a kid for the fact that he doesn't understand people's emotions.
Yeah, Wendy just broke up.
Yeah, not just broke up. She had this like moment where she realised this guy is literally just manipulating her. Even though she's kind of very manipulative herself, but he's manipulating in the sense of he's literally brainwashing her with a CD, not just like verbally trying to trick her. And he's literally brainwashing her.
And also lied to her.
Exactly. And he then tries to basically say, hey, me and Grog are standing on bowling, you want to join us? And obviously she resents that and has a go at him and runs off. So it shows that he's still a kid because he doesn't understand that at that point he shouldn't have he shouldn't have said anything like that. If anything, he should have said, would you like a lift back? We can drop you off or something like that. Like, be more supportive, not just like, hey, we're going bowling. You want to come join us? Like, he literally just said, oh, we're going. Do you need a lift back, or are you going to walk back? Or like, it should have been something like that. But that's what shows that he's a kid because he doesn't have that same reaction as like an adult would in that situation. Which is an interesting thing to see. And then he starts worrying at the end of, is she going to forgive me for this?
Yeah. I'm just amused that you're calling yourself an adult.
But yeah, it's a fun plot. I'd say that's the more heart-tugging one. Obviously, the Wendy one, because obviously it's literally him trying to save her from a toxic relationship and then fucking up. Whereas you got the more fun plot of the clones basically going around dancing, braiding hair, living life like actual animals because they've been kind of living like them under this sort of a producer. I mean, the one's literally tries to eat like a fucking a fucking roll of sellotape, doesn't he? And like almost chokes to death on it. Like, But yeah, it's fun. Obviously, it adds the music element to this one.
Yeah.
Since obviously these are clones, and obviously they're very protective of Mabel, whereas the Dipper ones are more like at any second they could snap at any second. Whereas these, like, they're so protective. I mean, she literally orders them to get rid of like Grenda and
best friends, BFFs.
Candy's literally like, okay, get them out of here. They throw them out. So it's literally like they're the same thing, but they're totally different at the same time. Like the same idea of they're both clones, but their emotional side is completely different to Dipper's. But yeah, it's a fun episode, and I wouldn't say it's as good as the last episode we just watched, but it's still good. And it's like
better than Double Dipper.
I thought you said you changed your mind there. You said on par. What do you mean? Oh, do you mean on par but slightly above?
Slightly above, but I mean, like, at the same time, I like music. I mean, we had Mabel singing, but it was Mabel singing. This one had Boy Crazy in it. So
I prefer the Double Dipper one for the fact that obviously introduced Pacifica Northwest and showed her personality straight away. The fact that just to win something, she literally just bribes someone, like, yeah, clap. Like, it showed
it also introduced Candy and Grenda
exactly,
as well.
Introduced a lot of characters. That's why I like that one. That, and as I say, Paper Jam Dipper is just like hilarious. So that for me gives it the edge. But I still think they're on par. I still won't give one a higher score or the lower score. I think they're exactly on par. But personally, I'd watch the Dipper one over this, if you know what I mean. But I'd still give them like the same rough number.
We'll see.
Well, we can see right now if you want.
Boy, you're acting so cray.
But yeah, it's a fun episode with actual music.
Yeah, like, music.
So it's a little musical not like full musical episode, but like musical set pieces.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why do you think I like Steven Universe so much?
Also, can we question why Old Man McGucket is like
I just want to show that
at the
he
concert?
was in there, so he was able to buy a ticket.
Yeah, I was questioning that myself. Also, the music guy was like, "Hey, we sold that. You didn't sell out like the arena, but yet there's sold out. There was sold out signs everywhere."
No, he said barely sold out.
Oh, you say barely? I didn't hear the barely. Yeah. I thought you said didn't.
You're bear deaf.
Old age. Well, it looks like I'm getting cloned again. Looks like I'm getting cloned again.
But I'm older than you. What does that mean?
That you've got you're thankfully not a defective model that's gone deaf.
I mean, I'm defective in another way. That's fine.
It's Clone Alex standing behind you.
Skinnier.
I'm the really hench. I'm the true Alex.
Straight as well.
Bane Star breaks your back.
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask.
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask.
But yeah, it was a good episode. I liked it. I don't remember what I gave to one.
I can tell you right now, son, if you'd like. It was episode 7, right?
Yes.
8.4, you gave that?
8.4.
Yes.
Can I give it like an 8.45 recurring?
But so that technically round it up to 8.5.
Exactly. But it's an 8.4.
8.4.
5.
So basically saying it's the exact same, but you're putting it over.
Slightly better.
Okay, so you're getting an 8.4 then?
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, let's say I'm giving it the exact same I gave for that one, which is an 8.8. 8.85 recurring. Oh wait, no. This one's not as good as that one.
So it's like
8.4 minus 1.
8.4 recurring.
Yes, because the one with 8.5 recurring, yes.
Yeah.
8.85 recurring, but this one's 8.84 recurring. But no, yeah, 8.8.
Yeah.
So it's a fun episode, and it's pretty much on par with the other clone one. It's just strange that they've done another clone one, but I like the fact that they've give obviously Dipper one, and they've given Mabel one, and they've put them as the subplot within that one. So that I mean,
if you think about it, technically Mabel and Dipper are clones. One's a boy, one's a girl.
Yeah. Okay. Usual, like, subscribe, check him out on Twitch. Put your thoughts on this episode below, and bring in the clone Alex. This one's asking too many questions.
Is it crazy that we finish each other's sandwiches?
Yeah, you can kill this one. Yeah. Nice shot, perfect shot. If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.